Hi, everyone. It's a great joy to bring my very first Assistant to the Superintendent of Ministry report. As Jesus neared the end of his physical time on earth, he made it clear to his disciples that we must take his love to everyone. Go into all the world is still our command today. Since our last conference report, Dan and Jen Challoner, Italy, TJ and Sarah LaPlante, Romania, and Colin and Dorsalie Gittins in Guyana have left Canada and are now actively serving. Amar and Nadira Ram are in the final fundraising stages, and they hope to leave for Guyana this summer. Deborah Surgising has come home after 39 years of faithful service in Kenya. Thank you, Deborah, for serving with excellence for so many years. Well done. EOND currently has 6 RAN workers, and please keep them in your prayers. RAN stands for Restricted Access Nations. It's those places around the globe which are hostile to the message of Jesus. We can't promote these people publicly for their protection, but we can connect you to them for their ongoing support. We also have 10 Mission Canada workers serving around the district. We know we have a mission field right here as well. And you can find updated information on our Mission Canada and Mission Global workers in our new EOND Missions booklet that's available for download in your digital conference booklet. This booklet is meant to be a resource for your church's missions committee. So thank you for your ongoing mission support despite the uncertain financial times that we are experiencing. Giving to missions is a privilege, and there's a blessing that flows to churches and to people who keep it a priority. We must keep the go in the gospel and take the love of Jesus to those who still need to hear it. Canada needs Jesus, and we must have healthy churches and pastors to provide stability, courage, and the vision needed to grow our churches and to increase our impact. In 2022, the Multiply Network of the PIOC helped plant 26 churches across Canada. And on a local level, we have seen new church expressions open, and we are currently working on more that you will hear about soon. Limitless Church in Ajax, led by Pastor Kareem Furon, is an excellent example, and we are grateful to Christian Life Center and Pastor Sam Sibley for their support and encouragement to see this new work go forward. To further meet the need for new ministry initiatives, a working group called the Toronto Proper was formed. It's comprised of EOND, WOD, and Mission Canada personnel, and we are meeting, praying, and strategizing together on where to plant new churches in Toronto. If you have the desire to start a new ministry expression of any kind in our district, please reach out to us. We would be thrilled to help you. Paul said in 1 Corinthians 9:22, I have become all things to all people so that I might save some. The gospel message stays the same, but we must be flexible and creative in order to impact those who have yet to respond to God's love. In 2020, the district launched its first new lead pastors group, and since that initial launch, we have hosted 3 cohorts of new lead pastors from across the district, bringing them together for relationship, mentoring, and resourcing purposes through times of online and in-person connection. Post-COVID restrictions, we now host new lead pastors at the district office twice a year with our EOND team. We trust this is a meaningful time of interaction, connection, and encouragement as our new lead pastors come to learn together and to be ministered to. In 2021, we experienced limited camp ministry at Ottawa Valley and Lakeshore due to COVID. These were challenging days, and we appreciate the strong leadership and team at OVPC and LPC, which has led us through that unprecedented time. Many thanks to Julia Benson, Dominic Amiot, Ryan McCoy at LPC, Dean Fott, Hilary Moss, Jeff Doms, and Kayla Kinslow at OVPC. In 2022, as government restrictions were lifted, hundreds once again gathered across the summer to experience our camp ministry. And we are grateful to the Lord for those days. And we are looking forward to the summer of 2023 with anticipation. The staff of both camps are getting prepared for a full season of services and activities. And I would encourage you, everyone, to attend some camp meetings this summer. I love camp. I know the impact that camp can have on us, our children, and our grandchildren. The district ministry's primary focus is providing care and leadership training to pastors and leaders in our churches. And in 2021, EOND facilitated an online Pastors' Day themed discipleship with Jerry Barringer, and many leaders participated in a discipleship cohort opportunity with Jerry after the event. And a joint WOD EOND online Pastors' Day with Mark Batterson in 2022 was well attended and well received. Our specialized ministry team works hard to care for you and help strengthen what God is doing in your church. Jeremy Albrecht, our Leadership Health and Youth Director, is passionate about developing and equipping leaders of all ages. Jeremy is highly valued, and he leads us well with integrity and creativity. Bev Graham is our Children's Ministries Director, and she has a heart for every child to know Jesus. And I'd like to extend a special thank you to Ashley Livingston and Candace Bell for the many giftings that they bring to our team. Thank you to our current Women's Network Director, Kim Goring, and Wendy Cooper, our previous Women's Network Director. Both these women have served us well. And Steve Sparling leads the men's ministry, and we appreciate his work with the men in our district. I am grateful for the leading of the Holy Spirit. He always knows best. And as most of you know, I am new to district ministry, and we have recently transitioned from our wonderful church to this new role, and we feel strongly that this is where He wants us to serve. Thank you to my wife, Helen, who is a tremendous support to me in this season of ministry that the Lord has called us to. These last few months have been an amazing experience traveling across the district and visiting churches, pastors, chaplains, and other specialized ministers. I have visited almost every section of the district, and I see a hunger in many hearts to experience a fresh touch of the Spirit. If I have not connected with you personally, I would love to do so. Thank you to Jason and David for their leadership and their friendship. I have been asking many questions, and they have been extremely patient as I get up to speed on all the elements that are associated with this role. Thank you to my assistant, Amy Bolton, who has been so helpful in this transition. And as Paul told Timothy in 2 Timothy 4, verse 2, I remind us all, preach the word, be prepared in season and out of season. Let's be people of the Spirit who hear His voice and have the courage to do what He says. Jesus is still the hope of the world. May the Lord richly bless you all, and thank you for the opportunity to serve. And I respectfully submit this report.